All right, here we have Devin. Devin, feel free to introduce yourself.
My name is Devin Stanio. I'm from New Jersey. I'm a class of 2027 and I play infield outfield.
Awesome, dude. And before joining into my program, dude, like how was baseball like for you?
You know, it was a little bit of a struggle. Like my swing was not that great. I was a little slow. And after joining the program, it definitely helped a lot, like throwing harder and just getting my speed up with the 5-10-5s and everything. And it was pretty good.
Let's
I,
go.
I really much enjoyed the program.
Dude, I love it. It just sounds like overall athleticism increasing, which is never a bad thing. But let's talk about the mental game real quick. Like mentally, where were you at in baseball?
Um, like honestly, during my high school season before I joined, I was kind of out of it sometimes. Like I had a good season, but I would have a lot of like 0 for 3 days and then I wouldn't know what to do right after. But now I've been working on that and now like I know I'm good. So even though I get a 0 for 3 day, like I still know that I could go to the next game and go 3 for 3 or I'll be good. I won't think about it too much. I have a short memory.
Mike Trout will go 0 for 4, dude. Just like you, just like me, right? It's about how we
Yeah.
get back out there. But do you remember any of like your stats or metrics, what they were looking like before, maybe 4 or 5 months ago?
Yeah, my high school season I hit 310 with
Okay,
like around 20 hits.
let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then what about
And
like any metrics? What about like 60 time or even really starting the program? You mentioned your 5-10-5. Do you remember where you started the
yes.
very first time?
Yeah. I was really slow. I started at like 4.8,
Okay.
4.9, and then I got to 4.13. So
413 is blazing, dude. That still shocks
yes.
me. I think you told me that a week ago, and that still is crazy. I think for me,
Yeah, yeah.
the quickest I ever did was maybe like a 415. I never got down to
Really?
the 40s before, but
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
trying to get.
Let's go. And constantly making those pushes are huge, dude. But real quick, if you have a son in 10th, 11th, or 12th grade who wants to play college baseball, listen up. At the Mendoza Baseball Academy, I built a triple play with the physical development, mental toughness, and a recruiting system that gets players noticed. And it's 100% remote. So no missed school, no wasted travel, just real results from home while your son works one-on-one with me. Click the link below to learn more and book a call with either myself or a team member today. I guess like before joining in, what were some of the things or maybe the stats that you or some coaches have told you that you kind of needed to, improve? What were those things that that you needed to improve?
Definitely my power. That's definitely
Power.
one of them because I've always been a skinny guy
Mhm.
and I've always haven't been able to hit the ball too far. I have my times where I get a couple good hits, but my power and I've always had like the contact, the speed, but I could work on the fielding a little bit more, especially in the infield. Like I've always been a good outfielder, but my power and my infield was always the thing that the coaches would tell me.
So let's talk about power real quick. Like, did you ever know what a structured baseball specific developmental program looked like before?
No, not at all.
And
I would
how
just
much experience did you have in the gym before?
like I had a lot of experience, but I would just like lift as a bodybuilder, kind of like do bench press, do all the stuff that like a normal guy would work out with, and I wouldn't really see results.
Okay.
So
So walk me
yeah,
through the programs that, our Mets strength coach would give you. What were your thoughts on those?
um, they were pretty good. I did a couple of them, but there was a lot that there was like a few where I couldn't do because I work at Planet Fitness. I work
Hmm.
out over there, so there was like I remember one of them was like a type of bench press that would like shake when you
Oh
bring
yeah,
it up.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do that one. I was
Hmm.
trying to find some alternatives, but like
Yeah,
they've been pretty good.
yeah.
I'm
Eh,
still newly into it, but working through it feels good.
Yeah, and by the way, like some of those movements, of course, there are variants, right? So like the stabilized bench press, I know exactly what you're talking about. We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
easily just do normal bench press, and it's working those same muscle groups, right? And that is
Yeah.
part of becoming a pro is when you don't have access to those resources, how can we still get it done, right? Because it's
Yeah.
very easy to kind of go down the route of, hey, I don't have it, I'm just not going to do it, right? And of course, we want to be doing it and doing
Yeah.
those similar movements. But I guess like before joining into my program, dude, like what were some of the things or maybe the thoughts that you had that you were worried about? Like, were you worried at all about if you had time to do this, or if like what the access would look like to me, or like was there anything that you were like, man, I hope this is actually legit? Like, did that ever cross your mind?
Yeah, like, you know, like it was a little expensive, so I
Mhm,
was thinking like is it really gonna work out or not? And
mhm,
I haven't really had too many coaches. I've always just worked
mhm,
myself and my dad. So especially because it's online, I wasn't too sure if it would work out. But
okay,
I was actually like surprised. Like it was actually pretty good.
mhm,
And the things that you said were like worked out well for me, you know? So
yeah.
yeah. But I
What?
was at first, I
Yeah,
was a little like, a
yeah.
little like, we'll see how it goes. But
Okay.
I
And
do
that's
enjoy
totally
it.
fair, dude. I appreciate the transparency there. I guess with what specific part made you a little bit uneasy? Was it more just like direct involvement coming from me, or how quickly would I get back to you, or how many conversations we would have? I guess what specifically made you feel a little uneasy?
At first, it was the direct involvement because I wouldn't really reach out too much, but then I started to reach out a little more.
Hmm.
But I think the most thing I was like a little uncertain about was the recruiting process because I wasn't really used to that and I didn't know how it would go, you know? So, but the recruiting process is probably one of the most valuable things that I've learned from this because without this, I probably would not know what to do, you know? Like, I'm not too sure about the recruiting process, but now, like, since I did that, it's helped a lot. And the steps that you showed me were good. So,
Let's go. And let's talk about the
yeah.
recruiting side, the college commitment blueprint, the outreach system that I teach. What were your thoughts on that?
No, it was pretty sick. Like, just checking it out. Like it was a lot of work to find the colleges and do everything, but for the emails to be sent, all you gotta do is just install the Yeti thing and it
Mm-hmm.
goes right away, Like it's pretty sick.
I always say an ounce of prep is worth a pound of post, right? So we do a little bit of front end work, and then once we're ready to go, like you said, dude, all you have to do is click that one button and you're off to the
Yes,
races. But
exactly.
um, I guess talk to me, dude. Like, what's baseball like now for you?
Well now my travel ball, I'm hitting like 4 or 500.
Let's
So it's
go.
definitely been a little better. They put me at four hitter, even though I'm a pretty skinny guy.
Let's go.
So it's pretty sick.
And then what
I'm
about the
not used
power?
to four hitters.
You have to get used to it. Maybe a couple more off-speed pitches, but
Yeah.
what about the power component, dude? Like, especially in the gym, did you see any gains from your deadlift or your bench? Before and after throughout the 4 months. Any gains there?
Yeah. Like in the gym, I see it a lot. In the field, I'm still working on seeing the gains a little bit. I have seen me hitting further though, and like harder off
Okay.
exit velo, throwing a
Mhm.
little harder. But in the gym, like I know the dumbbell bench press, I would do like 35, now I do 50
Let's
or
go.
55.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like all those workouts, they've gone up. Like
Let's
it
go.
hasn't stayed the same, it's gone up. So it's good.
Absolutely. And as far as like
Yeah.
those workouts, how long would you say that it would typically take you per session?
45 minutes, an hour.
Yeah, it's nothing super crazy. Like, was that ever a
Yes.
concern that you were gonna have the time to be able to get those workouts in?
A little bit.
Hmm.
It would be a little concerned because I have schoolwork, I have baseball practice, I gotta fit everything in one day. So it was a little concerned, but it's actually like good amount of time to do it. Like it's fair.
Yeah, it's nothing super crazy, and of course, when you
Yeah.
have that structure, it's a little bit easier walking into the gym, knowing
Yeah.
what to do. But I guess one of my last questions is, dude, like, who do you think my program was built for? Like, if you had a blank canvas and you started naming some characteristic traits or, serious baseball players, or is this for like the little leaguer? Obviously, not hopefully to the little leaguer, but what would
hmm
you say my program was really, built for?
I think the program was definitely built for someone that wants to put the work in but doesn't know how, you
Mhm.
know? Like for me, I've always wanted to put the work in a lot and I didn't know how to specifically, but this program showed me how to like do things the right way because I would just do a lot of like drills and stuff that I didn't really know what I was doing about. and how you explain it was really good. Like the pitching program, how you explained it was good, and I enjoyed that a lot because it helped me like understand my body a little more, you know?
Hmm.
So I would say it's just for someone that wants to put the work in and needs help like getting there, you know?
Let's go, dude. And any
Yeah.
last words to anybody watching this video right now, whether it's a parent, a player, someone that hasn't jumped over the fence yet into our world, what would you tell them?
Um, just keep working, you know, and if you ever need a coach, Mendoza's right here. He's good. He's
Let's
got
go,
you.
dude.
Yes, sir.